Well, I just got done watching Uchiagi Hanabi Shitakara Miruka Yokokara Minuka, or if you're not a fucking weeb, fireworks. Shall we see them from the side or from below? This film aired 2 years ago, and it was considered like a runner-up for anime film of the year in the Crunchyroll Awards, which is what sparked my interest because I'd heard loads of people have been shitting on this film, and it is pretty bad. It doesn't make sense. To sum it up in a few words, it's basically a B-Tech love story drowned in like unnecessary gimmicks. So it's about this boy and this girl Nazuna, who is moving away, and she spent her entire life here basically, live with these people, she likes them a lot. She likes this main boy, Norimichi, and he likes her, and his mate also likes her, but her parents are moving away, and she hates this, and she wants to stay there, she wants to run away with Norimichi. And basically the characters just don't have much personality. It's kind of just a really watered down love story with really basic characters. It never explains why they like each other. But yeah, it's by Studio Shaft and has character designs that look, I don't actually know if they're by Vofan, but they look very much like they're drawn by Vofan. And I love Vofan's artwork. But they're like the most watered down Vofan character designs I've ever seen. Like one of his mates looks like literally Araragi, but worse. And the main character's really unappealing and unlikable. I don't care about him. They did manage to pull in for this film really good voice acting talent. Haruko's voiced by Kana Hanazawa, and his mate is also voiced by Mamoru Miyano, which is pretty good. You know, they're great voice actors and voice actresses, and they deliver fine performances. But yeah, there's time travel in this. There's an orb that the main girl finds on the beach in the water. She picks it up, and she's packing it up, and basically Norimichi angrily throws it at one point, and it reverses time. This is just like to ramp up the stakes in moments of tension, but when she's about to be dragged away as they're running away together. So like when her mum is about to grab Nazuna, he throws the orb and he goes back in time again. And it's just really pointless. It doesn't add anything to the film. This film has some big problems. The music's actually passable. Like it does reach its emotional peak at certain points that it needs to. It would only be useful if I cared about the characters, like in the climax of the film, which I'll get to in a mo. But essentially there's some cool imagery in this film. The animation is fine. The CG in the scenic CG of like the objects and stuff is actually okay. It's still noticeable, but it's better than usual. But Shaft used CG for the characters and like when they're moving along in the setting, and they look like Skate 3 background characters. Like they animate like that. It's really, really embarrassing. It's so tragic. I don't know why Shaft's done this, but they failed. Yeah, it's just got really B-set character designs. The animation's strong at some points, but yeah, it's pretty bland. The music is okay. There's some sing songs. You know, the climax has a nice song with English lyrics, but they're actually okay. And like, the biggest problem with this film is mostly the dialogue, because for the first 40 minutes, the main thematic point that the boys discuss is like, are fireworks different from the side? Are they flat or are they round? Essentially. And like, they just keep reiterating this question without adding any new layers to it. It's like a really shitty motif that they keep bringing back up, but it doesn't mean anything. It's completely pointless. But yeah, his main man is like actually in love with Nazuno, and he wants to confess to her. But Nazuno likes him, and he gets annoyed for some reason, you know. I don't care about these characters because there's nothing that builds them up. They just like each other, and they want to be together. But they're children, right? Her parents are moving away. They could just meet later in life. It's not a big deal. They can't restrict her forever. They will be together. That's why I can't really care about the drama, which takes up the last 20 minutes of the film. They go on a train scene as well, where the train's like riding along the water, near the water's edge, and he goes along the ocean for a while. And I just thought, like, you're basically ripping off Spirited Away. Let's be honest. Like, that iconic scene that is amazing. And they just watered it down and made it shit. But yeah, there are some really nice visual effects in this film. Some nice animation moments when he's walking up the stairs. It's really well animated. Or like when Nazuno swishes her hair back and the water falls out and it zooms in, and the orb that like travels through time, when it activates, it like zooms on it, and you can see the filament. It sparks. That's pretty cool. Like it's quite strong, quite a strong effect. It looks pretty nice. But yeah, at the end of the film, the orb, like, spoilers, the orb like just blows up, and it just cracks into ice, and it shows the memories of the characters to them, and it's like, wow. And then right at the end of the film, the teacher's calling out all the names in class, and Norimichi's not there. So like, wow, they must have gone away together. There are some nice shots that like convey certain meaning, and the facial expressions are okay. To be honest, for Shaft, I think the facial expressions is probably the weakest they've ever done in any work I've seen. I'm really disappointed. But yeah, not a good film. It has some strong moments. The music's okay. The animation's solid. The visuals can be strong at points. But yeah, I just don't care. Alright, I'll see you guys later.